Husband Snatcher Part 2. Victoria saw pictures of her best friend and her husband looking like a couple on a vacation. She started crying. Her best friend, her husband. How did this happen? She woke Collins up crying, asking him what is happening between him and her best friend. And instead of apologizing or coming up with an excuse, Collins said, yes, I'm in a relationship with Vivian and we are planning on getting married soon. And if you don't like that, please leave my house immediately. Collins said that and barged out of the room. Victoria fell down crying. How did this happen? Her once loving and happy marriage is gone, and who ruined it? Her best friend, the only friend she trusted. She snatched her husband from her. The next morning, Victoria headed to Vivian's house. Immediately she entered Vivian's house, she gave her a big slap. Vivian was shocked. She then said, "Why did you do that?" Victoria shouted, saying, "Vivian, I trusted you with everything, and then you went ahead to snatch my husband. Vivian, why did you do this? You were like a sister to me. Why did you do this?" Victoria said, crying. "Yes, I did it," Vivian shouted. "I loved him first, remember? I had my eyes on him before you, Victoria. You are the one who snatched him from me. Get out of my house now, and if you know you can't entertain a second wife in your house, you better pack out, because I will become Collins' new and favorite wife." Victoria was broken. Her best friend and her husband had an affair right under her nose, and she had no idea. She returned home sadly. When she saw Collins preparing to go to work, she stood there staring at him, remembering all of their lovely moments together. She cried her eyes out that night. The next few days was hectic for Victoria as Vivian moved into her house preparing to get married to her husband. It was so painful for Victoria as she saw everything Vivian was doing to her husband every day and night, ignoring her. She did everything she could to save her marriage. She begged Collins, but he talked to her rudely. It was unlike Collins. He has never been like this with her or anyone else. He was such a gentle person. So what really happened? Victoria also begged Vivian. She went on her knees and begged Vivian to leave her husband alone, but Vivian laughed at her, mocking her, saying, "The great Victoria is begging me. I thought your husband is a great man, so why is he with me? You bragged about everything to me. My husband bought me this, my husband bought me that. Now look at yourself. Go and meet your husband to buy you anything. I am your husband's new favorite wife, and it will be like that forever. It is best for you to leave this house because we will be getting married in 2 weeks." In 2 weeks, Victoria shouted. Hot tears rolled down her cheeks. She has finally lost her husband. She left Vivian and went to her room and cried her eyes out. Wedding preparations soon started for Vivian and Collins' wedding. It was so sad. Victoria cried daily. She couldn't take it anymore and decided to leave the house. She has accepted her fate. On the day Victoria was set to leave the house, she suddenly started hearing Vivian talking to somebody, whispering, saying, "Oh sis, it's really worked though. Like we are going to get married soon, in few days, and Victoria is planning to leave the house. Finally, Collins is mine. Yes, I used the charm Baba gave to me, and it immediately started working. He started loving me and hating his wife, Victoria. I am so happy and grateful to you that you introduced me to that native doctor." Victoria was shocked. She knew it. Her husband Collins is not one to cheat on her. Vivian used charm on her husband. She didn't say anything. She left the house and Vivian celebrated. And on the day of Vivian and Collins' wedding, Victoria suddenly showed up with a great man of God. Vivian became so scared because it was obvious that Victoria has found out about her plan. Collins was still under a spell, so he was so angry and the wedding guests were confused. The pastor started praying and speaking in tongues. Suddenly, Collins started behaving weird and asking why is he getting married again. And as he saw Vivian next to him, he was shocked. Vivian's charm has been broken. Collins ran to his wife and they reunited happily. Vivian ran mad immediately and confessed to charming Collins. Collins exposed Vivian to Victoria, saying she sends him disgusting messages begging him to be hers, but he ignores her and didn't tell her about it because of their friendship. Victoria started crying. She regrets being friends with Vivian. She moved closer to God and became very prayerful. Victoria and her husband lived happily ever after. The end. So you guys, please do not forget to like this video. Please tell me lessons learned from this story in the comment section. I'll make sure to reply everyone. There are so so many lessons from this story. Please tell me the lessons you learned from this story in the comment section. I'll make sure to reply everyone. Please do not forget to repost this video, share to your friends to learn. Please do not forget to add this video to your favorites. The most important thing is for you to like this video. Thank you so much. See you guys on my next video. Bye.